Welcome to my channel. I want to introduce something that we'll use. We have set up our environment till now for Python, for general Python programming. There's a better or a more efficient environment or a more user-friendly environment, let me use that word, that you can use, which is called Jupyter Notebooks or Jupyter Notebook. If you have a very powerful system, you can install Anaconda because it carries with it even VS Code and Jupyter Notebook. But if you have a small system that doesn't have much power and you want to run some small works on data analytics, you can use Jupyter Notebook. So how do you install Jupyter Notebook in your system and be able to use it wherever you're using it? So I'm going to take that brief lecture now. If I want to install Jupyter Notebook in my system, your internet must be on, very strong internet. If not, it will always be failing. If your internet is on, you just open, go to your search and type CMD and press enter. You open your command prompt. For those that are using Mac, you just open your terminal. And then wherever you are, as the command prompt open, you type pip install notebook. Pip install notebook. Pip install notebook. Pip install notebook. And then you press enter. So it has been installed in my system. That's why I say all requirements. Requirement already satisfied. Requirement already satisfied. Requirement already satisfied. And requirement already satisfied. But if it has not been installed, you have to leave your system. A lot of things you install. You can see how many of them that are displayed here. A lot of things will be installed in your system. And when that happens, you can ask from here, you can type Jupyter Notebook to launch Jupyter Notebook, and you press enter. Then we'll wait for Jupyter Notebook to be launched. Yes, it will show you all this. Let's try this successfully, and it will open in your browser in most cases. So wait for it. It's coming up. Wow. So we have our Jupyter Notebook up and running, and it brings with it every of our documents. If you have this kind of environment, from wherever you're opening it from, either from, I can decide to say, no, I am not creating this, the files is bringing is too much, I just want to close it and open. Since I have installed it, I can decide to open Jupyter Notebook from here, and I said Jupyter Notebook. And press enter. It still load and open Jupyter Notebook for me. So it is opening from this particular file that we have been working with. It is opening from this particular file that we have been working with. It will open as a Jupyter Notebook file. And remember, I've also said we'll come back here. I've also, during the introduction for this Python for data analytics, I've also shown us, you can also stop the server by just pressing Ctrl X, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z to stop the server that is running. In Mac, you just press either Ctrl Z or Ctrl C to end it, and you interrupt the server and to end. That's Command Z or Command C. In Windows, Command Ctrl X or Ctrl C will stop it. Let's assume you're starting afresh and you want to do something. Let's do what we did at the beginning again. I'll close down my Jupyter Notebook. I'll open my folder where my file is. I want to open this thing in, I want to open this file even without going to VS Code. I want to open my Jupyter Notebook. I'll just click here and say CMD and press enter to open my CMD for me. I just type Jupyter Notebook. And all this leads me to the same place. Remember, it will always open with your default browser. So if it opens like this, what's the next thing you're going to do? You just click on New and click on Python 3 IPY kernel. It opens a fresh Jupyter Notebook platform for you, and it gives you an opportunity to run and code in this area. But if you want to name it, you click here and it gives you opportunity to name it, and it comes with an expression IPYND. So I can say this intro and click the name, and the name is there. It saves your work automatically. Jupyter Notebook saves your work automatically. And then you can say A is equal to 5, B is equal to 6. You can say sum is equal to A plus B, and then in Jupyter Notebook, there's no need to type print except in rare situation. Once you do this, you look at all these files. There's run, you can say run the selected file, or you press Shift Enter to run the selected file. There's also one of run selected cell and insert below. So you run it and then you insert another one. That's auto enter. And there's run all cells. Then you can also restart the kernel. If it's running, you want to shut it down, you can shut it down and restart it and do whatever you want to do. You can also still save here if you feel that it's not auto saving, and many other stuff that you can do. The setting, you can set to change the theme to JupyterLab dark. Let me see. Oh wow, this is JupyterLab dark, and you can always add a cell. You can copy, you can paste, and you can run. So when you click on run, it just run it and gives you the final thing that you're putting in that particular cell is what you see. So we are going to continue with Jupyter Notebook in our next class as we continue to explain and explore the other data types of Python and other areas. Remember, whatever you have done in Jupyter Notebook, you can also bring it to VS Code and use it. In fact, if I open this file in VS Code, you will see that it will open as a Jupyter Notebook file. Intro dot, you can see it is a Jupyter Notebook file, and if I open it here, it will open as a Jupyter Notebook file. So we'll take our time and see how it will load in VS Code. I'm just taking you through all this route that you see all the possibilities. Are you seeing it now? The VS Code is trying to detect the kernel that is running with. It kernel simply means the version of Python that it is working with, and it has brought everything. And the sweet thing about it loading in VS Code is that it gives you the original platform of what VS Code is, of Jupyter Notebook, that you can actually run from here instead of going up to click it all the time. So you can actually run it from here, and you can actually clear all output and run. Okay, I've not selected a kernel, so it's waiting for me to select if I'm using it in VS Code. So I want to go for the highest. I can choose 13, but let me just use 12, which is the recommended one by my machine, not recommended by anybody. So you can see that I run. So if you select the kernel here, it will not run. Okay. Please ask me any question in the comment section, like my videos, share them. Please, please, please. That's the only way we can make free more videos for you to watch. See you in our next video. Thank you very much.